Hey, what is up, YouTube? It is Mitch or Wark here, coming at you guys with an actual league play commentary, guys. I got my first league game that I thought was actually worthy of you guys, or, the first one since I started doing YouTube. And, what I'm using on this MSMC is actually going to play into the commentary here, guys. So, on this class, I'm running lightweight toughness, dexterity, extreme conditioning, and MSMC with, the millimeter scanner, laser sight, and then a Semtex and a smoke grenade. And in this gameplay, guys, I get a lot of really, really easy kills with the MSMC, and it's throwing this. If I want to break a hill, all I have to do is throw the smoke, aim down sights, and there you go. The people don't expect me to come after them. I can see them through the smoke because I have the MMS, and virtually nobody runs cold-blooded in hardpoint, and it catches them off guard almost every time I've used this. I was just testing it out yesterday, and I thought it'd go good with a little commentary topic here, guys, and that is, how skillful do you actually have to be a Black Ops 2 competitive player? And I know that sounds redundant because it's competitive. You should be really good if you want to be a really good player, but gun skill is not all of competitive, guys. Really, competitive is it's like 50%. It's like 40% gun skill, 40% knowledge, and I think the other 20% is honestly swallowing your pride and using bullshit like this. It's taking what is given to you and using it to the best of your advantage, and then from that you take that and you make tactics out of it using, whether search and destroy, you lob a smoke, you rush them with this, you aim down the smoke. If you don't see anybody, you rush in more, stuff like that, guys, where you take your knowledge of the spawns, you take your knowledge of the game, whether knowledge of the game is, MMS on this does this, or, EMPs last like 15 seconds, or, you take all of that and you work together with 4 other guys and you make these strategies. And honestly, these strategies, when people head glitch, when people do all these things that piss us off, and they camp or they sit in corners and they get these easy kills on us, it makes everybody mad. Whether you play a public match or whether you play league play, you're gonna get mad at the guy using the LMG, the MMS, the shotgun. I mean, I do it too. It frustrates me to all hell, and I just can't control the rage, guys. I just want to let the Hulk out, man. But when it actually comes down to it in competitive, there's a point at which you just have to swallow your pride and you have to say, hey, it isn't banned yet. It sucks. I wish it was banned. But if it's not banned, hell, I'm going to use it, and I'm going to use it to my advantage, because if I don't, the enemy is going to have something up on me. If the enemy has something up on you, if your opponent has something up on you, your job as a competitive player, as a team, working together, doing your strategies, is to make sure that the opponent is at as much of a disadvantage as you can possibly get them to be. And that is something that most people do not, I don't know if the right word is do not understand or do not realize, because, I remember when this game first came out and I first started playing league play, I was running like five perks on every class. I wasn't running any tacticals, any nades, none of that. I thought it was a waste. I thought, hey, it's gun skill only. I can run 2 attachments or 3 attachments and, run as many perks as I want, and I don't have to worry about tacticals because tacticals are useless. I also remember playing pub matches when this game first came out, getting concussion for the first time, and thinking, holy shit, I hope that doesn't happen to me again, because I'm going to die every time, because concussions in this game are beyond one of the most ridiculous things ever. And then, I got a little bit farther into, competitive in this game, and it made me realize that if a team of 4, if every single person on a team of 4 is at least running 1 concussion or, 1 tactical, say someone dies, an average of 20 times a game, they barely go even, it's a close game, they die 20 times a game. Well, if they throw that concussion every life, and say they have a 50% hit rate on those concussions of those EMPs, you know, they can concuss 10 people in each game. Or, you know, if they're even better than that, they concuss even more than 10 people. Or if they're running double concussions, you know, they concuss 20 people, you know, 30 people. Continuously on. If you're concussed and you're not wearing tac mask, I know I die most of the time. I know it's almost impossible to do anything. You turn slower than anything, and it's awful. Like right there, I win that gunfight. Well, I win the first gunfight because I'm on a head glitch. And if you're running tacticals and you make the enemy run something to counter the tacticals like tac mask, that's 2 points that they can't use. So that's either that's two or 1 points that they can't use on their class to run something against you, or to run something that's going to enhance their ability to kill you, such as dexterity, or enhance their ability to rotate on the map, such as, you know, extreme conditioning. And if you force players to do that, I mean, how many of you want to be running flak jacket, hardwired, tac mask, you know, blind eye, cold-blooded, every game? It would just be terrible. You wouldn't be able to play. You would be just doing god-awful. And so I think the point of this commentary, guys, is simply, at some point, if you want to progress in your competitive career, you have to swallow your pride, and you have to use what's available to you. Whether you hate everybody that runs, you know, the shotgun, whether you hate everybody that runs the LMG, if it works for you and your place and your time, or you hate everybody that runs the MMS, you know, it's going to give you the leg up. And although I really hate the MMS and I really want to see it banned, as well as several other things within competitive, you know, there's not anything we can do about it. So anyways, guys, peace.